Barbie! I told you to wait in the dream house.
Boys, avenge me! Avenge me! Avengers!
Bazinga.
Scruffy-looking nerf herders.
Ethan Hunt contacted you?
I am good, Rooster. I'm very good.
So you are Yoi's a trainer who trains.
Gonzo the Great will ride this baby again.
Hello and welcome to episode 110 of the Real Serious Pod.
Holy cow, we're on 110?
I know, boggles the mind. This is the last week without Jack. Busy season is getting the best of him, but he will return to us. Our sweet prince will return next week.
He'll return a stronger man.
He will. He will.
Having
he'll be reborn.
Also busy season.
Yeah, he'll be reborn just like the bride, as we're talking about the bride next week. But this week, we're talking about Scream 7, as well as Paramount is buying Warner Brothers, the first look at the God of War TV show, a Criterion Collection edition that I know Charles is excited about, and we have to hold a funeral this week. But we'll get to all of that in a little bit. But Charles, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm making pasta right now. That's
we got a live view for those not watching and are getting, just hearing this. This is a live view at Chuck cooking. He's making some pasta.
Hold on. Let me show you. Let me give you a little.
Yeah, this is good.
Our YouTube eater or our
you
YouTube
can also
watchers are going to be
Spotify if you play it as a video. Oh, look at that!
You see that?
That's real nice. That is nice.
I'll show the final product once it's not.
I gotta say, you're a classy guy.
Well, I try to be.
I gotta say, you're a classy guy.
I lived with a classy guy for 2 years.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, John. I wonder how he's doing. Hope he's
I'll
doing
tell him
well.
to tune into this one.
Yeah, exactly.
For the shout out.
the lovely shout out. Well, while he's wrapping up that, folks, we didn't go see the movie, so I'll talk about Scream 7. All right, Scream 7, 2026. Burn it all down. When a new Ghostface killer emerges in the quiet town where Sidney Prescott has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized when her daughter becomes the next target. Determined to protect her family, Sidney must face the horrors of her past and put an end to the bloodshed once and for all. Back in the driver's seat is Neve Campbell, along with Courtney Cox, Isabella May, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding, Anna Camp, Joel McHale, and McKenna Grace. This is the 7th Scream movie and the 3rd in this new iteration of Scream. And I would say it's about the same as the other ones. I'm not the biggest Scream guy. I think the first one's really good. I think the new reboot first one, so Scream 5, is pretty good. But this one's just it just is. It's the definition of we're running the ball. We did the formula we like. We're doing all over again, and nothing special. I think the killer reveal is pretty bleh. I think there's an interesting idea here when it comes to AI that is not super well explored, and I think it would be really interesting to explore a little further. I think that also this one has almost comically bad side characters to the point where it's just like, what are we doing here? And shout out McKenna Grace, because McKenna Grace might be the most I will die on screen person I've ever seen. I don't want to give any spoilers, but obviously last year she was in 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. She did not make it out of that movie. Didn't really make it out of this one either. And the Hunger Games movie she's starring in later this year, let's just say, I don't think she's going to win those games. So tough run here for Miss McKenna Grace, but she's in this one. That's for sure. There's some good kills here.
Is she a good dyer?
Yeah. So she is one of the more memorable kills. There's some good kills here. There's some good moments. This was a little bit of like, hey, remember Halloween from 2018? How that was pretty good. This is like a lesser version of that. So I think overall, listen, if you're a Scream fan, I think you'll like this. If you're not a Scream fan, you're like, this is, it's fine.
It's a movie.
It's serviceable enough where you're like, this is good enough for me. It does not hold a candle to, I would say, the first Scream at all. I would put this more of in the camp of Scream 4 and like the last Scream. Better than Scream 3, though. I will say that. Definitely better than Scream 3. But it looks nice. I think it looks nice at points. And I do like these characters. I think Isabel May is actually pretty solid here as Tatum, her daughter. So yeah.
Fair enough.
That's Scream.
That was a good review.
Thanks, man. I gave it a 57 out of 100.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Scream. I think we've had a little bit of a lull these last couple weeks, but next week I'm very excited about. I think The Bride is gonna be very good.
We had Wuthering Heights.
Holy but like we didn't love Wuthering Heights.
That was like
3 weeks ago. That was 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah, because last week we had the Glenn Powell, which was just fine, and now we have Scream.
Wow.
But I think Hoppers is going to be quite good. I'm actually excited for Hoppers next week, and I think The Bride is going to be good.
I feel like there have been a lot of like Halloween-esque movies coming out lately.
I agree. February has got a little, and The Mummy. Don't forget about The Mummy, which that trailer I watched before Scream again. My word,
The Mummy.
Horrible, like shockingly bad. I'm blown away that that's like a movie.
I'm gonna see it, but gosh,
I don't think
gosh darn it, you're gonna see it.
I'm a pass. I'm passing on that one.
What?
I'm passing on that.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out on that one.
Fair enough.
hey, thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding about that one. We actually do have some bangers. So like The Bride next week, then Hoppers. I think Hoppers can be good. Reminders of Him. Are you pumped for that one?
Pumped is a strong word.
Okay.
To use. I don't know if I would say I'm pumped.
Okay, but how about Project Hail Mary?
Oh, I'm stoked. I'm halfway through the book.
There we go. Isn't it good?
The book is actually really good.
The book is really good.
I feel like Greg comes up on this podcast because I bring him up every other week.
Shout out Greg.
Shout out Greg. He read it and he said that he didn't feel like the character development was very strong. Which so far I feel like it has been pretty strong for someone that doesn't speak English in this book.
I think it's real good.
Development is pretty strong.
I think it's real good.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying, but whatever. Some people don't know. Some people don't know ball, Hunter.
Some people are not ball knowers like the rest of us.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's actually change gears a little bit. Let's talk about what we've been watching this week. Because hang on, before we get to that, I got to ask you about some movie theater etiquette real quick.
Okay.
So I go to see Scream 7. I'm a back sitter. I sit in the back. That's what I do. I'm sitting in the back. Empty theater.
Okay.
A family of 3 comes in, sits 2 rows in front of me.
Right in front?
Full theater, directly in front of me.
Is that bad etiquette? Seats?
No.
Bad 2
etiquette.
rows, I feel like it's fine. If I'm being honest, I think that's okay. 2 rows, like, they're not obstructing your view, and if they stand up, it's not a huge deal. If they're right in front of you, then yeah, I think that's like...
In an empty theater, there was no one else besides me and these people.
Well, where do you sit?
Back, all the way back. Back
in the
left.
middle?
No, back
left.
Back left. I was not centered.
Oh.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like that makes it worse.
I agree.
If you were sitting in the center, do you think it would be bad etiquette still?
I think it would have been strange etiquette, but I would have at least been like, all right, I get what's going on.
But yeah, they also took left just right in front of you.
Right in front of me.
All right, yeah, that's a little weird.
Okay, thank you for understanding. I'm glad that you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. All right, well, have you been watching anything good this week?
I'm gonna break your heart.
Did you not watch a thing this week? How is that possible?
Did I watch Miracle before last week's episode?
Yes.
Then I didn't watch anything.
Not even TV.
Dude, I was reading every night. Project Hail Mary.
Oh, and you're getting close to the end of that. Oh, I did finish the new Hunger Games book, and so I'm pumped for that too. I didn't say that already.
Oh, is that how you know what McKenna
Yeah.
Grace's character
Well,
does?
I mean, it is Haymitch's games, so I wonder how that turns out.
Good. All right, sweet. Well, I'm like halfway through Project Hail Mary. I'm guessing by next week I'll probably be almost done, unless I really cook next weekend. But I think at the pace I'm going. Oh, you know what? I watched half a movie. That's a why I watched half a movie.
What was the half movie you watched?
Notting Hill.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love Notting Hill. I think that
It's
might be my
a
favorite
great movie.
Well, When Harry Met Sally is probably my favorite, but I think Notting Hill may be my second favorite rom-com.
Have you watched Pride and Prejudice?
I have. Wouldn't say that's a com.
Yeah, I guess it's more just a romance.
I put that in the same camp as Before Sunrise, but you have not seen Before Sunrise, I now realize.
No, I've not watched the Sunrise trilogy.
Yeah, it's more romance and less comedy.
Okay.
So would not compare Pride and Prejudice to Notting Hill, but that's just me. Hey, that's just me.
Hey, sounds good.
Did you watch some good stuff this week?
I did. I had some good stuff this week. I decided I'm going to join the reality TV world because I got nothing else going on.
Dear.
So the thing that I've chosen to do is I'm going to be a Survivor guy. I've jumped into Survivor. So I watched the first episode of the new season. It is so far so good. I'm in on it. I'm in on this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm in on it. I'm liking it so far. I think it's pretty solid. And so now I'm pretty excited for it to keep going forward. So I'll keep doing some updates as we go along here with Survivor. Other shows, it's about it. But I did rewatch the original Pirates trilogy.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
You see my comments?
Yeah. And I have some takes on this trilogy.
Okay. Are they gonna piss me off?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I'm in on this trilogy. First of all, I'm fully in. I think this
Have
is
you not seen the trilogy? Like really?
It's been a few years. It's been a few years.
Dude, Pirates rocks.
I know Pirates does rock, and I've come to the conclusion it's awesome, and I've come to the conclusion that I think.
I think that conclusion all by yourself, huh?
Yeah, I did. I scratched and clawed my way there. I think people compare Pirates to Lord of the Rings, and I think that's an unfair comparison because I think the true comparison is Pirates to the Matrix. I think that is the much better comp, where you have a first movie that defies expectations and changes the game, followed by basically a 1-part long movie that introduces the most insane lore and characters you've ever experienced. That culminates in a CGI battle for the ages. I think that is the much better comp. I think that the thought process and like the mindset in it is way closer, and I think that these are awesome movies. I think visually they're some of the most like stunning blockbusters we've gotten maybe ever. Like they just look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous to look at.
Yep.
Like the practical the scene in At World's End where they're in like the bathhouse and the steam is just creeping up from different like areas of it's just one of the nicest sets I've ever seen. It's stunning to look at. My other hot take is Jack Sparrow is like whatever. I'm not here for Jack Sparrow. I'm here for Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann. And honestly, Barbossa. Those are the three for me. Is that a bad take?
That's an unusual take.
I just think that Jack Sparrow is kind of just like, eh. Like, you know, people are like obsessed with Jack Sparrow.
I wouldn't say it's a bad take, but it's definitely unusual, and I don't know if I agree. I think Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow kind of, I mean, it's like iconic.
Oh, I'm not saying he's bad in the role. I'm just saying, like, if you're talking about like what's the most important bits and bobs of the Pirates movies, I don't know if Jack Sparrow is on my list.
Ooh.
Like, I would even make the argument that like the arc that Norrington goes on over these first three is more impactful.
I don't know about that.
You don't think his arc is? I think his arc is awesome.
Oh, his arc's sweet.
Yeah,
But Jack Sparrow is Pirates. Like, so what you're basically what you're saying is this new Pirates that's coming out, if Johnny Depp weren't to be in it as
I'm all
Jack
good with
Sparrow,
that. I'm good.
Wow. All right.
I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
I don't
Give
know
me new
I
Pirates.
don't know if I'm on board with that.
Give me Pirates. Give me like the dun 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 dun, dun and I'm all in. That's all I need
Yeah, that's
is
fair.
those two things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I would even say if you're gonna do it again, I would rather have Orlando Bloom back than Johnny Depp.
Maybe. That's a strong maybe for me. I am pretty high on Johnny Depp's though. Johnny Depp's character.
All
Or
right,
Johnny
that's fair.
Depp's
I just
Jack
think
Sparrow.
that like especially in the third where he goes a little wacko and has like sees multiple versions of himself kind of walking around. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. It almost takes me out of it. Like when I'm really interested.
That
in
one
what's
lost me.
when I'm like really interested in Elizabeth Swan's story and Will Turner and Barbosa, and then it's just like him just like hanging out with himself, and I'm like I don't care about that.
That part did lose me,
Yeah.
I'm being honest. But fair enough.
Hey, thanks.
Not
man.
bad takes.
Thanks, man. And I think that's all I kind of watched this week. That's all I had.
Yeah.
It's a good week. It's
Yeah.
a good week. All right. Do you want to do trailers first, or do you want to do news first?
Trailers.
All right. The first trailer is for something we've already seen before. That is for Mortal Kombat 2.
Looked kind of awesome.
You in on this?
It looked kind of good. I haven't seen the first one, but it looked kind of cool.
The first one's pretty good. The first one is
I thought
solid.
it didn't get very good reviews.
People can be wrong about reviews.
Fair enough.
Like the first one is just like cheesy, campy, like kind of fun. So if this one's similar, I'm looking forward to that.
All right.
They
Yeah, I
think
thought it
that
was
they
good.
have a winner here though, because they did move this. Remember, this was supposed to come out in October of last year, and they moved this because they wanted a better chance of being like a big blockbuster kind of thing. So they must believe in Mortal Kombat.
I just don't know if it appeals to that enough people to be a blockbuster.
Yeah, I don't know if I love Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
No?
I think he's too old.
Yeah, that was the only thing. He does look a little old.
Like
But
this
he's a
feels
man.
like a role of like if you put Chris Pratt here, this would be a big movie, I think.
I don't know if Chris Pratt has the sauce these days.
I don't know. I think Chris Pratt has the sauce.
I don't know if he does.
Compared to Carl Urban?
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Like I think it would be a funnier commentary if you put Chris Pratt there as like a failed action star.
Way more expensive.
Yeah, but you're Mortal Kombat, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, you're in on this. You're actually gonna see this one.
We'll see. Jury's still out.
Okay. All right. Why don't you watch the first one again and see if you like that one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that.
All right, cool. All right. Next up is Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma. Miasma? Brought to us by
Me outza.
You're out on this?
I'm out. This scared the bejesus out of me.
This is brought to us by Jane Schoenberg, best known probably for, what was that, 2 years ago or a year ago? I saw the TV Glow. Yeah, 2 years ago, which I still have to see, which was a big hit for A24.
Yeah, another disturbing one.
Did you see that?
No, but I walked in when my roommate in Denver had 30 minutes left, and it's weird.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I think maybe that'll be my tonight movie.
Yeah, no, I'm out. I don't like weird stuff.
I think it looks stunning. first of all.
Yeah, looks good.
And I do love the idea of like a legacy sequel to an old slasher that goes off the rails, because we do get a lot of those nowadays. And so like doing it in almost this style, I like the idea of that. I don't know. I'm kind of more in on this obviously than you are. But
There's an appreciation aspect to it
yeah.
of the thought and like the execution that maybe we both share. But I just don't like scary movies, and that might be the appeal for you of why like you're excited to see it.
Okay,
right?
That's fair. Yeah.
Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, but I mean, you're the A24 guy and the movie guy, and this is A24 and movie, I think, or definitely movie. But
what? Well, I think the next trailer we'll see another A24, and maybe a little more in on that one.
Okay, all right, fair enough. How about the next one then? Back Rooms. Come on, you got to see this one.
I'm intrigued.
All right,
I'm intrigued.
All right, I'll take intrigued.
I'm intrigued by this one.
So this is directed.
It
by
looks scary,
Katie
but this one. Okay.
Who is a YouTuber, who is 18 years old, or sorry, 20 years old, making this movie for A24.
What are we doing, Hunt? We got to make a movie for A24.
I know, we really do. We're really fumbling the bag here. I think this could be awesome. I loved this trailer. It's eerie in like the perfect way. I don't know. Did you ever watch those backroom videos on YouTube? Oh, see, you should watch those. Like,
I would watch them sort of like as reels.
Oh yeah, you're on TikTok Reels checking it out, or what are the YouTube Reels watching it? I love though what at least this is kind of conveying of like someone finds these and they're just morbidly curious and they keep going back and back and back until they get lost in it. And that's like a cool concept to me.
Is that how the Backrooms works?
I think you just kind of get lost in it and you just don't have a way out.
What is like the game? Like what's the purpose of the game? Just like survive as long as you can?
It's not a game. It's just a series of YouTube videos, which is from this Kane Parsons guy who is directing this movie.
I thought it was like a video game.
No, it's just like a horror short. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just a horror short.
Whoops.
No. So you're chilling. But no, I think that this is like a really cool concept that I'm very interested in.
Yeah. No, I'm with it. I agree with the trailer, or what your thoughts on the trailer.
It comes out soon. It comes out in May.
Does it really?
Yeah. And we're already in March. Don't forget.
Oh. No, I agree. The trailer, like, it wasn't scary. It was just eerie, but eerie in a way that like, I kind of want more, you know, like.
Yeah.
So I agree. That's why I'm intrigued. Like, it doesn't seem
fair enough
that I'm gonna have a bunch of jump scares, but it's fascinating. It's a very fascinating trailer.
Yes. All right, I'm in on that. I like what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay.
I'm scratching what you're itching.
Cool.
All right, and that's it for trailers. Now we can get into some news.
Some big news this week.
There is some big news this week.
Yeah.
Drew Goddard is working on a new Matrix movie. The script is in early development. Are you excited?
Is it a brand new cast, like brand new idea, or is it going off of? Okay. I wouldn't be opposed to a new Matrix if it goes into like a new idea, but if it's just going off of the most recent Matrix, then I think that's kind of like meh. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you. I get what you're saying. I'm ready for them to move past the Keanu of it all.
Yeah, that's kind of that's what I mean as well. But the Matrix is sweet, so if they can do something Matrix-esque in the same universe, without Keanu and like a brand new idea within the universe, then yeah, I'm in. That'd be cool.
I mean, I feel like you could do some very interesting commentary on today of like, I think if given the choice, I think a lot of people would go into the Matrix today. Like, I think that this would be a very interesting commentary, like of a movie. If you're like, all right, now like the Matrix is like a choice. And it's like, all right, you just choose to go into the Matrix.
If you found out I can't remember what you said. If you found out you were in the Matrix, would you leave it?
I think I'd have to.
I don't think I would.
You don't think you just exist in the Matrix?
I think so, yeah. Because like technically, it's just our lives right now. You know.
I mean, I guess so. You're like, we just go back to this. Yeah, but then you know all this isn't real.
Yeah, but you'd also know whatever's out there is like really bad, and there's nothing really out there for us. You know.
But at least that's real, I guess.
I guess.
That's that's part of it. It's just like, is that okay? What you're.
Yeah, but like in this theory, like your parents aren't in the real world. Avery's not in the real world, and you'd be like leaving all of that to just.
But then none of it is real.
No, I know.
So do you chase the unknown real or live in the fake version? That's the question. That's the whole thing. I'm just saying, like, that'd be the interesting movie, I think.
Yeah.
But I think too, if like the movie is you establish this as the real world and you give people an out, like, do you go to the Matrix to give a restart, a fresh slate? I think people would choose that. I think a lot of people would choose that.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something pessimist. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. It'd be really interesting. All right. Next up, the God of War TV show. First look. Chucky, as the resident God of War fan that you are you in or out on this first look?
It kind of it looks like a video game.
It definitely looks like God of War.
Yeah,
I will say that. There's something off about it though.
Yeah, it kind of looks AI generated.
It does a little bit.
Look at the kid.
There's something about it. I can't put my finger on why
it's too smooth. It's too like.
I got to hear him talk. I have to hear him talk. Like if he hits me with like the boy, then I'm in. Then I'm back. If he doesn't sound like that, then I'm out.
Who is the kid?
That's his kid.
What god is he?
He's I think he's revealed to be, well, he's Atreides, I believe, but I forget. I think that's who he is.
Like Paul of?
Like I think hang on, let me see. Okay. Oh, that's right. He's actually Loki, I think.
Oh, he's Loki?
I believe so.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so he is Loki. The god of mischief. Boy.
Are you in?
I don't know. I gotta, like I said, talk.
It's just a little weird right now.
This is one where I have to hear him speak. And like I need to see him like swinging the axe. This I need to see in motion. If this is in motion and it looks good, then I'm in. The one image right now, I don't know. Like if he swings the axe, kills a guy, it's awesome, and then hits you with the boy, then I'm fully in.
You get the
then I'm out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I think I'm out.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Voiced by Chris Pratt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, do you know who this guy is?
Who?
It's the linebacker from Remember the Titans. who dies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's who that is.
Oh.
Maybe he hits you with the left side. Strong side.
Yeah, the southern accent. What do you think about
Yeah.
that, Hunter? Swings an axe. It looks really cool, and then he hits you with the
Howdy, boy.
the southern accent.
It's true. It truly from like it. I don't know. As someone who played the first God of War, like the reboot, you just stare at the back of his head 90% of the time. So like I'm okay with this, but you hear him the whole time you're playing, and so I need that. I need the voice. The voice is the most important part.
Right. Fair enough.
Fair enough. We'll see. It's gonna come soon if they're already that far in filming, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last couple pieces of news here before we get to the two big ones. Tom Hanks to play Abraham Lincoln in Lincoln the Bardo, which is based off a best-selling book. This is a live-action stop-motion hybrid movie. I gotta say, Hanks is on a run of stinkers.
Is he?
Yeah.
What was he? He did Here. A Man Called Otto. That was kind of recent, right?
Here we go. Ready? The Phoenician Scheme, he's barely in, so that doesn't really count. The Man Called Pinocchio was horrible. News of the World was blech. Finch was blech. How about him and Elvis as Colonel Tom Parker?
Yeah, that was.
He was good as Mr. Rogers, but also miscast as Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. He's got a son named Chet.
Dude, yeah. Do you know about the Hanks boys?
I know the other one, Colin Hanks. I didn't know he had a son named Chet.
Dude, Chet is awesome. Chet is the guy who made White Boy Summer.
Is he?
Like, yeah, like that. He literally is the guy who coined the term White Boy Summer.
Chet Hanks?
Yeah. Dude, Chet Hanks is a rapper.
Actually, he kind of looks like a rapper.
He goes by Chet Hanks with an X.
Jeez.
Isn't that awesome?
It's disturbing.
You ever heard his hit single, White Boy Summer? That's where it all came from.
Colin Hanks is kind of... He's in some stuff.
Yeah, you would recognize Colin Hanks. Hey, shout out Nobody too.
No, I recognize him, and in Nobody too. I was like, up there he is. Yep.
There he is. Yep. Up. There he is.
I mean, he looks just like Tom Hanks.
Yeah. He actually does look just like Tom Hanks.
Just like him. But yeah, so this movie.
I'm out on this.
Yeah?
I'm out. Fully out.
I like stop motion.
So do I, but Hanks is on a bad run here.
But maybe this is what turns him around, huh? You ever think about that?
I guess so. I doubt it.
All right, fair enough.
What was that one he was in? That was so bad. Here was horrible.
I didn't see Here. That was the one with just the room, right?
Yeah. Robert Zemeckis. Speaking of
was
guys,
it just really boring?
Speaking of guys who are on stinker right now.
Was it just really boring?
It was just such a nothing burger.
Well,
Definition of a nothing burger.
Kind of felt like a passion project for that director.
Listen, Zemeckis needs to stop doing passion projects. It's real bad. Do you know what Robert Zemeckis has directed?
Mm-mm.
Let me read you Robert Zemeckis' early career. All right.
Okay.
Romancing the Stone, Back to the Future, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit rocks.
Yeah. Death Becomes Her, Forrest Gump, Contact, Castaway, The Polar Express. Then went to do Beowulf, which is stinky. A Christmas Carol, that creepy one with Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Flight, which was not great. The Walk, which is not great. Welcome to Marwen, which is one of the biggest stinkers imaginable. The Witches, which is a stinker. Pinocchio, shout out Tom Hanks, stinker. And then Here, which is a stinker. He's been on a real stinker.
He's been on a passion project run.
Yeah, and then we got a new one from him, which is in post-production right now, called The Last Mrs. Parrish, starring Jennifer Lopez and Isabel May, which I'm sure will be an absolute heater. Come on, Zemeckis, what are we doing?
Stop giving him the funding.
Stop!
Please, save us.
Oh, now we got to... Let's do one more piece of positive. Let's do a positive news now. Christian Bale has confirmed he is co-starring alongside Leonardo DiCaprio for Michael Mann's Heat 2. It is set to begin filming in August 2026.
There's a set photo, I think, with all of them, right?
I think that's
that
AI. I think you got AI.
I was worried that was AI.
I think you got sentineled.
It looked too.
I think you got sentineled. Yeah, they have not started filming until August. But there was a very funny joke Christian Bale made on one of the red carpets somewhere. Someone asked him about like filling the shoes of Heat, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm really worried about filling the shoes of Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock, who were in a movie called The Heat." And he was like, "Did you get what I said?" It was good joke. Good joke by Mister. Austin Butler is also rumored to be a part of the cast. So I don't know.
Ana de Armas. I saw the set. I saw the photo.
Yeah, was Tom Cruise in the background?
He moved.
So yeah, so far the rumored and confirmed names are Leo, Christian Bale, Austin Butler, Adam Driver, and Bradley Cooper. Which, that's awesome. That's an awesome crew.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
So very, very pumped for that one. If that is the case, I might have to watch Heat again too. Maybe depending on when we finish, I might watch Heat tonight. No, what did I say I was watching?
I watched the TV Glow.
Yeah. All right, I'll go between I'll pick one of those two. All right. Now we get into I'll just say the news. K-pop Demon Hunters is joining the Criterion Collection. Charles, as the K-pop guy on the pod, how do we feel about this?
I think the Criterion channel should be investigated for let me make sure I use this word correctly. Malfeasance. I think they should be investigated for malfeasance.
For malfeasances?
Wrongdoing.
For malfeasance's sake.
I don't get this one. I don't get it.
I don't know if I get this one either.
Maybe I'm just not a cinephile. Maybe I don't understand a good picture when I see a picture. But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters was...
There are only 11 animated films that are in the Criterion Collection, and I believe this is number 12. WALL-E, Flow, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Fantastic Planet. Yeah, there's only one Pixar movie. That's WALL-E.
Flow being in there too is just... God. I don't get it.
You know what they need? They just had to release this to fund the next 10,000 years of the Criterion Channel, because everyone is going to buy this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That actually probably was it.
Hello. There we go.
There you go.
Frank
there you go.
is also joining the Criterion Collection.
What is?
Frankenstein. The most recent
nice.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. So cool. The two positives I would take away from this is, number one, it's nice to see Netflix movies getting physical releases. And two, I think that it's pretty cool that they're getting more into animation. And hopefully we'll get more animation things, like when Shrek finally joins the Criterion Collection.
Yep, when Kung Fu Panda joins the Criterion Collection.
Yeah, when The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should just pick one Shrek and it should be Shrek 2. That would be very funny.
Just a meme.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be great. All right. Last two pieces of news. We'll start with the sad one. Smiling Friends is coming to an end after 3 seasons.
More like Frowning Friends.
Yeah.
Because we're all frowning right now.
Yeah.
Was it not successful?
It was very successful. It already got picked up for seasons 4 and 5. They were confirmed to do seasons 4 and 5, but the creators basically just said they're burnt out and they don't think they can, do the same level of quality as it's been, and so they don't want to release a half-baked product, so they'd rather just end it. Which I guess I kind of agree with, or like
Yeah, I agree with it. Save the legacy.
where are my boys? I miss my boys. I really I don't know. I'm just so sad. Like, I love this show, and I think it's one of the best shows on TV, and it's such a bummer that it's ending. But positive is we get 2 new episodes coming out in April, so that's nice. We get 2 kind of to send it away. And they said they're still open to and willing in the future if they come up with ideas to come back for specials and things like that. So it's not entirely maybe over, but it's over. Some people are speculating this is a big kind of early April Fool's prank, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. It's so good though. This
At least we got
sucks. Yeah,
Smile that it happened.
Don't frown because it's over. Smile, but that it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, truthfully, if you think about it, the smiling friends always go away after they make somebody smile, and they made all of us smile. So it's time for them to go away.
That's profound. Did you just come up with that, or did you have that in the chamber for a couple?
I was thinking about something like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been tough, but I have seen some tweets, of some real cringe fans. And this show could have went down the Rick and Morty rabbit hole, and you know what? Maybe I'm glad it isn't. Maybe I'm glad it won't.
Fair enough. I keep saying fair enough today.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that is a bummer. That was like your guys' college show. I'd come up and you and Henry would just be giggling on the couch watching Smiling Sons.
Yeah. Still do.
Yeah.
Still giggle watching it.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
Bummer.
It is. All right. Last piece of news. Paramount is poised to win the bidding war for Warner Brothers Discovery. Netflix has bowed out, and Paramount will be buying it for $31 a share. And let's just say the internet is divided. Charles, would you like to give your thoughts on this deal?
From what perspective?
Your perspective.
No, but like what, like from a business perspective or a movie? I mean, shareholders on both sides are very happy. Like I texted you, both were up. Like I know Netflix was up double digits. I don't know if Paramount was, but it was up like 8 or 9 at least.
Yeah.
And I kind of get why. Like on the one hand, Netflix probably didn't need Warner Brothers. They're the dominant player in the space. Do they need more? At that point, it would have just been like kind of monopoly, right? Like,
yeah.
I like this for competition, and I think Paramount needed a better library. I also think Paramount's kind of just sweating right now because the bulk of their revenue comes from streaming, and they're going to have to continue making that more robust and developing that if they want to stay afloat. Like it's risky to only have one like primary revenue source, and considering that I don't have Paramount and I don't really know that many people that have Paramount, it's like, how long does that last? So I think it's good for Paramount that they're getting it. Like they're getting a wonderful library, and I'm assuming they're getting some of like the pipeline and some of the producers and all that from Max. From movie making, I think it's also probably good. Because Paramount has explicitly said that they want to take things to theaters, I think.
Yeah.
So like selfishly, that's good. I know Netflix kind of rebutted and they're like, oh, we'll also send things to theaters, but you run the risk of like, if Netflix is the primary producer in Hollywood, then like they kind of control the theaters to an extent. So like I said, it's good for competition. I think all in all, it's a net positive for both sides, and it's better competition. I think that's good for theaters. I think Paramount's going to become a better product now, probably a little more expensive, but rather than having 2 streaming, Max and Paramount, you have the one for probably not double the price of one, somewhere in between. So I think all is good.
Yeah, I feel very similar, honestly. I was not a big fan of the Netflix of it all winning. I really, obviously, we care about the theatrical experience quite a bit. I think it's very important, and I was really worried that Netflix would kind of just slowly bow out of that. From a physical media standpoint, I'm also very excited because I think Paramount does a great job releasing their things with physical media, which is awesome. Some people are there's the politics of it all, which I think people are very passionate about on both sides. Some people are like, oh well, now the right, like the Republicans now own this. The Democrats, it's like, all right, you know what, guys? I think let's just be honest with ourselves. Everyone's out to make money in this business. So if things are popular and things are crowd pleasers, that's the kind of stuff people are going to make. I don't think they're going to turn into propaganda wings either side, which some people imagine that's what's happening. But I think this is going to be a net positive if it happens. Once again, if it happens, I think there's a very real possibility that none of this happens, and it just won't happen at all. I think that's the other side of it.
Yeah.
Which is entirely possible. I also do think it's very clear to me that the new ownership at Paramount wants to be the big dog on campus when it comes to the movie industry. I'd make the argument that's a good thing because increased competition is always good for the consumer. When you have people who are trying to outdo each other, to one up each other, especially in the entertainment space, when it comes down to putting out better products that make more money, I think that's good for us in the long run. It's when you get stagnant and are allowed to do less of that. I also think it's a bonus too, which people aren't realizing, is if these companies are now kind of going back and forth and trying to one up each other, that opens the door for a lot of experimentation, and some new versions of different things, which I think is be positive overall too. So I don't know. I'm pretty positive on this. I think this is the better of the two, but obviously everyone can have their own opinions on it for sure.
Right.
We're one step closer to a Mission Impossible Superman crossover movie.
And Lord of the Rings.
And Lord of the Rings. Boromir is entering the Yellowstone cinematic universe. Lord of the Rings crossed over with Transformers are honestly pretty great. They just remake the first Lord of the Rings, but with the Transformers, and they don't ever acknowledge the fact they're robots. That would be pretty awesome.
They just run through everything.
Yeah, they don't change the scale of anybody else. Like, for some reason, Frodo is just a giant Autobot, and everyone else is still like hobbits. That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, that's kind of it. Another short one here in February. I don't have a whole lot else. Obviously, Charles did not watch anything this week, which is real disappointing.
I'm reading.
Yeah. He's reading. You can pick some. Are you gonna watch one of the two releases next week? You gotta watch The Bride.
I'm gonna watch The Bride.
All right, good. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Full strength. Next week, also, I think we're gonna have letters from some fans. I went to the P.O. box and found some new letters. So
nice.
Love some letters. Maybe we'll do a draft next week too, in celebration of Jack being back.
Maybe we'll just get crazy.
Maybe we'll just do a nice 4-hour episode. We're back.
There we go.
Yeah, first episode of March, man. Spring is here. Spring is springing.
Unreal.
Hey, we got this now. We're here. We made it. What's the weather in Chicago right now?
It's not terrible. It's actually it's 28. It was nice this weekend. This week it's supposed to be like 30s and 40s. It's supposed to be raining every day. Jeez.
Oh, what?
Perfect for movies. It's movie weather.
It's movie weather is what I'm hearing.
Oh, what? It's supposed to get a high of 67 on Saturday?
Dude, what? Where you been? How you not know this stuff?
Holy cow. I'm gonna sing in the rain a little bit.
Yeah, you got to. Oh man, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be warm here as well, which is pretty lit, as they say. All right. Sounds good. Anything else, man?
all
Rest
I
in
got,
peace to
unfortunately.
Charlie and Pim, man.
Yeah.
It's a sad day. Sad day. All right. Hug your smiling friends. You never know how quickly they can go away. Peace.